Hi there, a quick update about FIEC. Actually, I thought I'd show you my passion fruit vine. There it is. It's actually the only thing I've ever grown. I stuck a passion fruit in the ground 2 years ago, and look what's happened. Now, FIEC has a passion as well, not for vines, but for churches working together to take the message of Jesus all around the country. And in spite of the lockdown, there's been some great things happen this year. Actually, last week we had our kind of national online get-together, and there was 140 pastors from different churches and their spouses got together in hubs around the country. Some of them, big, 20, 30 people, some of them smaller. It was a great chance to get together, encourage one another, pray together, etc. Now, since last September, and our national conference, we've had 9 new churches join us. Some of those have been from the Fellowship of Evangelical Churches of Australia, FIEC, and it's been great to welcome those guys. And there's 10 other churches kind of in the orbit talking with us about possibly joining. So those conversations are ongoing. Now, of those 9 that have joined us, 3 are church plants. That's great news. There's Tim and Deb Baldwin and their team in Coffs Harbour, Joel and Hannah Hill in Taree, and Marty and Louise Hughes in Glenorchy in Hobart. And in spite of the lockdowns and COVID, they're actually getting some traction, going okay. In fact, Joel told me a couple of Sundays ago they had 75 people turn up in Taree, which is great. So please be praying for those churches. Could you also please pray for our churches in Melbourne? That's Cross and Crown and Laneway Church and Grace Church. It's very tough down there. I was talking to Tim Grant, the pastor of Grace Church. He just says people are flat, it's not fun anymore, and you'd pray that they just have the energy to get through this lockdown and to restart. That'd be great. So, pastors together, new churches joining us, Melbourne. And in case you missed it last month, the great news is that Bruce Bennett, who has been senior minister at Orange Evangelical Church, is able to come and join FIEC next year as a chaplain. And so Bruce and his wife Robin, as she's able, will be helping Jim and Leslie Ramsey, who've been doing great work with chaplaincy for years now. As a team, they'll be able to help look after the leadership of our churches and their families. So, would appreciate your prayers for those things.